We made this hole a few months ago. We got to make it bigger so we can connect a T into the water pipe that goes into my dad's house. And then we're going to connect the blue pipe, got the excavator, move this pile of dirt, and we're going to come this way so we're not on the curve, because it kind of curves around into the house here. And then we're going to curve right where the excavator is, around the trees there, down to the field where the cabin's going. So we'll see how far we get today. 4 feet deep hole takes a lot longer than it does to go 24 inches in the hole. So should be good. It's quite a thing you got going on there.
I feel like I only got one shot at this.
There's a leak in your water line. One that you got a cool spot to sit. Yeah, it's pretty okay.
Going back down, turn it on. We'll get that over with right now.
Yep. Let's go see if we got to go find other pieces to make it work today. We got it in, and the valve. It went in wicked easy. Hopefully it doesn't leak. Turning the water on. It went in really nice. The valve's all tightened up. It says tighten to stop on those compression fittings. They're really nice, and we just cut the pipe, and then we had to cut like 2.5 inches out of it, put the T in. We had to dig a big enough hole so we could move the pipe a little bit. Went right in, and then now we're gonna go from this valve 500 feet down through the field here. Because that's how much pipe we have right now. Excavator's looking good in the sun today. Beautiful day. 75 and sunny. Perfect July weather. Water's on, no leaks. We're good. Gotta fill in the hole some. We'll leave it open for a few days. I gotta come up with a pipe to come up so we can turn that valve on and off. But it's handy to have that valve, so that'll be good. We're trying something fancy here. We'll see if it works. Got the rope hooked to the tree, hooked to the pipe, and he's gonna back up and see what happens. Hopefully it works. Well, our little thing worked really good. Got all the knots out of it, so now it's not so stupid. Because if you don't unroll it good, it never gets rid of those knots, and it's annoying to try to throw in the trench. So that worked perfect. Now we gotta keep digging. the trench is coming right along. I don't know how far I went, 100 feet, 150 feet. 4 feet deep around these parts. Or somewhere in there. It doesn't need to be perfect. But it looks good. Just had some blueberry pancakes for lunch, blueberry season. They were delicious. And going around there's a stake there in the yard. That's the end of the garage drain from my father's house. And we want to stay away from the nice big white pine as best we can. It's a really glorious day out here. But I got a few more hours. I got to go to a thing later, but get as far as we can today. Pick it back up tomorrow. But we're moving some dirt. It's a big hole for a water line. But that's what you got to do. Luckily we got the machine to do it. Working great. That's it for today. We'll get back to it tomorrow. It was really interesting. So right here at the stake is the outlet for the garage, my father's garage. And look at how many more tree roots are right there because they want the water. Pretty interesting. Comes all the way down through here. He uses it pretty often, so it's pretty wet here all the time. Well, not wet, but there's always water in the ground there. Interesting that the tree roots found it. That's what they're supposed to do, right? Tomorrow we'll keep on digging. Another day, we're gonna keep on digging. Then we're gonna drop this line in here and we're gonna fill it in some, but not all the way because we're gonna put a fiber optic for cable internet line in this trench too. So gotta do that. That's ordered, so we don't have it yet. Otherwise we just put it in the bottom, but we don't have it yet. So well, it's a glorious morning and we got plenty of work to do, so let's do it. I made it past the first 300 feet. We were gonna get a 500-foot roll, but the guy had 302 in, which was fine because we're gonna put a T here actually, because right in there could be the second cabin we build if this all works out when we're actually renting these things out. So there's going to be a T here, and then the 200 feet will continue that way. So we're going to put that in here. Drop this pipe in the hole finally. I think Dad's up connecting the end. I'm not sure. I gotta go see what he's doing. But I don't know. Started out, got another 100 feet down here, maybe 75 feet. It's really sandy, but it's funny because those rocks, there's not like too many giant rocks, but all those little rocks get really hard, and you really have to scrape the bottom sometimes. It's stupid to get that last 6 inches out of there because the ground's really hard. So, but it is what it is, and we're moving along swimmingly. So we're digging our water trench, and we made it to the meter can, and we're going to put the power in this trench too that goes down through here. And we're gonna put the water line in, put some dirt in, put the power line in. So I gotta connect the trench over here. It's time to do that, so I'm gonna do that. So we gotta dig around the box there a little bit and then come back. But it only needs to be 30 inches from there to there, and then obviously keep going that way. So let's connect the trenches. Grandpa's coming up to start filling it in. To about here we can fill it in all the way, and then after that, this we have to leave room to put in the cable, and then after we get down to where I dug over to the power box, we can only fill in a little bit so we can put the power on top of the water. Should be nice. Just got to keep digging. I'm almost done, I think, for this weekend. We only had 500 feet of pipe, and we're right about there. Getting close. Probably another 100 feet to go, maybe 125 feet. Then we got to get more pipe, get the wire. But we're really making progress. Dad got the building permit the other day, so, and the design's almost all finished. So gotta get some materials for that, but we're gonna be nailing boards together soon, which is fun. Looks good. This section looks good down here. And angled over into here. It comes down from the meter can down through. Power going through there. It's perfect. So just digging our way to where we need to be. On literally the most perfect weekend ever. It is so nice out. 75, sunny, not very humid, a little breeze. Real nice. Well, I made it over 500 feet because I made it past where the pipe is. So I got to go back up to where we're going to tee off because I got to dig a little bit that way because we're going to put the tee in and go a little bit. So that way we don't have to dig up the exact tee next time we find the pipe. So that will be good. Got to go up there, but this looks good. And then we got to do some backfilling and get some more pipe and get some wire and wait for some supplies. But that should be pretty quick. But digging 4 feet deep takes way too long, but happy I made it this far. The cabin is only right there, so we're pretty close. We're pretty close. This end cap is going to go on the tee. So right here is the tee. So our 300-foot pipe and then our 200-foot pipe. And that tee is going to go to another cabin over there someday, hopefully. But we're just going to put a little thing on there and then put the cap on there. And then we'll have to dig it up and put the other piece of pipe in someday. Because those things were really expensive, so it was worth just buying the tee now rather than buying a coupling, then putting the tee in if we actually wanted it later. So this is what we're doing. I didn't have to dig any. Thought I was gonna have to dig a little bit, but we're only gonna put 8 inches on there, so it'll be fine. Don't need to dig any more there. But I made it to the end down there, and Grandpa started filling in some of it up here already. I think he went to go get the other tractor, but probably do some filling in too, but we shall see. Looking good.
Pretend you're on vacation.
One tee and end. Someday we'll dig this up again, hopefully. But for now, there it is. Well, we need to get more supplies, and we're game planning where we're putting the stuff through the woods there. But that pretty much ends this video, I think. Probably make another video doing some filling in and getting the other stuff in. Really getting things going now. Finally got the yellow house all taken care of and stuff, so now we can build our cabin. It's good. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get it built before winter, which is good. We're in the middle of, or I guess still the beginning of July, so plenty of time getting some stuff done. It's real good.